In the deep, silent blue of the ocean, there exists a life form that has drifted through our world for more than 500 million years. It has no brain, no heart, and no bones. It is, by all measures, one of the simplest animals on Earth. And yet, it has outlived the dinosaurs. It has survived ice, ages, and warming seas. It is the jellyfish. A creature made of little more than water and memory, and in its quiet, persistent existence, it holds a powerful secret to survival. Watch a single jellyfish. It doesn't swim against the current. It doesn't fight the immense power of the ocean. To do so would be a foolish waste of its precious, limited energy. Instead, it yields, it surrenders to the great, invisible rivers of the sea, letting them carry it. Its own movement is a simple, rhythmic pulse, a gentle contraction and release. It's not for propulsion against the tide, but for subtle navigation within the tide. It rises, it sinks, it maintains its orientation, all while allowing the larger forces of the world to guide its journey. It conserves its strength for what truly matters, finding food, avoiding danger, and continuing its ancient lineage. But a single jellyfish is vulnerable, a fragile dancer in an immense and often hostile ballroom. Its true power is not found in solitude. Look closer into the blue expanse, and you will see it. The moment a few become many, this is the bloom. A vast, shimmering congregation of thousands, even millions, of jellyfish moving as one. It's a silent, pulsating city that drifts through the ocean. They are not directed by a leader. There is no command, no strategy session. There is only a shared, instinctual rhythm, a collective pulse. Together, this superorganism becomes a force of nature. What was once a single, vulnerable creature is now a formidable presence. Predators are deterred by the sheer scale and the thousands of stinging tentacles. Their collective pulsing creates its own microcurrents, drawing in vast amounts of plankton, making feeding an effortless, communal act. They are a living current within the current, a testament to the idea that there is profound strength not in individual might, but in collective harmony, and in their silent, collective dance lies a profound wisdom we can bring into our own lives. The first lesson is about the wisdom of the current. How often do we exhaust ourselves fighting against forces we cannot control? A changing industry, a shift in the market, a social trend. We push and we struggle and we burn out. The jellyfish teaches us to pause, to observe, to identify the currents in our own world. Instead of fighting the rise of automation in your field, learn how to use it as a tool. Instead of resisting a new project management style at work, understand its flow and find your place within it. This is not about giving up. It is a strategic surrender, a way to harness a greater energy than your own and use it to propel you forward with far less effort. The second lesson is the power of the collective pulse. We are often taught to be the single, heroic individual, the star performer. But the jellyfish bloom shows a different kind of power. Consider the world of open source software. No single person could build an operating system like Linux, or an encyclopedia like Wikipedia, but thousands of individuals, each contributing their small, simple pulse, creates something vast, resilient, and more powerful than any single corporation. This is a human bloom, your small, consistent contribution to a team project. Your willingness to share information freely with colleagues. Your support for a community initiative. These are your pulses. They seem small on their own, but when they join the pulses of others, they create a current of their own. One of innovation, support, and unstoppable progress. So, how do we learn to live this way? First, practice observation. Before you act, before you resist, take a moment. Ask yourself, what is the current here? What is the direction the energy is already flowing? In your career? In your relationships? In your community? Learn to see these invisible forces. Then ask, how can I align with this? Second, contribute your pulse. Find your bloom. It might be your project team, your family, or your local volunteer group. Stop focusing only on your own grand achievements. Instead, focus on the small, consistent, and positive action you can add to the collective. Share your idea. Offer your help. Listen to another's perspective. Trust that your simple, rhythmic contribution, when joined with others, creates a strength you could never achieve alone. The jellyfish is an ancient survivor. It doesn't survive through force or intelligence or complexity. It survives through elegant simplicity, through the wisdom of yielding to the inevitable and the profound, unspoken power of moving together. Te remind was that survival, and indeed, success, is not always about fighting the tide. Sometimes, it's about learning to dance with it together.